They say the snow is dead. But we've learned to the contrary. Snow is ever-changing, unstable, restless. We survived the great storm. It took away a lot from us. Still, it gave us something in return. Tempestuous winds brought relics of the past to light, ones that can bring hope for the future. Our assignment was simple. Arrive at the site, build a reliable camp, and create a stable chain of supply. In return, we'd get food and necessities. A square deal. But deals have this peculiar quality. Just like the snow, they tend to change.
We are the Outpost team. The Great Storm has uncovered an underground army warehouse from times before the evacuation. New London sent us here to build an outpost and gather any resources we find. We must rely on New London for food. There are no animals to hunt here and the ground is solid rock. Thankfully the weather is fine for now, so we should survive without the generator until we have other ways of eating. Let's get to work. Hi, I'm Wayne Brucey. Welcome to On the Edge from Frostpunk. We know what to do. Our first task is to clear the road to the warehouse and start gathering steel and all of that. Of course, now let's get to set up some tents. The night is going to be cold without a generator. So we have no generator, as we normally have in the middle here. Here's the army warehouse. Some steel on the way there. Wood. Coal. Wooden ruins here. Steel ruins as well. Coal. We've got a coal mine there, so that's alright. And steel. Right. We get gathering posts in. So right, let's. Actually, don't need that kind of post. Let's get on here and crates. I think for the first day, let's get people getting wood. What we got? People, just the usual setup to start with. Get in touch with New London. Now we need to rebuild the transport depot so we can get supply ship from New London before food runs out. Get in touch with our outpost administration team if necessary. Okay, let's just. So we're going to have to cluster things together because we're not going to have a way of eating them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tents. cookhouse. Actually, let's build marigold post there. It's tiny, and cookhouse there. And have we got enough for it? Yes, we do. Right, let's get building, people. Excuse me. No roof over our heads. Captain, people are understandably concerned about the lack of shelter. They're fallen ill from sleeping outside. It's terrible cold. We better do something about it. Yep, I'll provide shelter. We're just getting them built. Five more. Done. Shelter, problems fulfilled. Everyone feels relieved with a roof over their head. Even if flapping one. Hope rises. There's a research. So where do we put engineers? In here, right. Let's get you guys working in there. Let's put you guys on that, and let's start getting some steel in as well. And clear the rest of that wood there. Right, research. So heating, we've got heaters, braziers. Easy enough. We've got beacon, scouts, factory, faster scouts, resources. Don't need steel mine because we'll get that from the army warehouse, it looks like. Faster gathering, food and health. I think we'll go with a coal thumper because it doesn't look like we have much coal. 2 piles there. Okay, and we have some sick people. Get them into that tent. Get you guys onto there. Let's get moving. So our book of laws are locked and decided by London.
Get to work, people. Shipment is waiting.
Coal thumper research. Let's get rangers on the way. Wow, that's a big building. Oh, we'll clear that tomorrow. Don't have any food. Let's take you guys away. Okay, under that.
Work's over. Rest your weary bones.
Not much there. Actually, can we? We can. Congratulations, guys. You're going to be first outpost. Let's go remnants of a building. Some supplies there potentially. And what do we need for coal thumper? Wood. We're going to build that way in case we need to go out there. Let's sort of plan this out a little bit. So if we put a gathering post in here. One there. I'll get that coal pile and try that again. Coal thumper. Get rid of this pile first, and we'll get the coal thumper in there. And we can get some heat in here, here, and here. Okay, so I'm just going to drop a little bit. Let's see.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
It's got to be cool.
To work. Let's get this shipment ready.
Right, and yeah, we'll clear that in about 3 hours. A trickle of steel coming in there from that. Clear that in 2 hours. Okay, so that's just got that researched. Let's get fast and gathering. We're getting more sick people in now. Let's take some engineers out of there, boost up efficiency of this one. One more, just see if we get it up to 100%. Yeah, it's a bit quicker. Right. You guys can go in there, and then you can start collecting coal. That would cover that. We'll get another one over here to cover some more houses. We'll probably get some more people in as well. Plan. Put a road out. Or street out that way. And another. You're going to be covered by that. Yes, you will. So put one. There. An admin building. Need 15 steel, so we'll get that in like 2 shakes. There we go. Steel rooms depleted. Path up to here. We have orders from New London. Right, so let's get the admin building popped in there, and you guys are collecting some coal. Let's plan out the coal thumper. Let's pop you. Yeah, but we won't build you just yet because we've got quite a bit of coal piles kicking about. So these wooden ruins are just dwindling away.
The shift is over.
Just a little bit left. Finish tomorrow. Scouts have reached the building. Indeed, a large building stood here once. The size and number of chimneys suggested it might have been an inn, but now their collapsed remains are all that stands no nice steel and wood. Okay, so a little bit. Anson Stormwatch. Just thinking about the map. So there's New London. I think Tesla City was over here. I wonder if we can get some stuff from there. New London. Good day, Outpost 11. We have done with the progress. So well done with the progress so far. We will send you the first food shipment soon. Now that operation is established, we await the first batch of steel from your outpost. In the meantime, we're dispatching a group of clerks to run the outpost administration. Your children are alive with them. They're surely eager to rejoin you. Remember, we can always assist you with any problem. We have to talk. Okay, so I'm going to read all this out. Steal as much as possible, shipment every few days, and you'll be sending food every day. So we could request stuff here. So wood, coal, food. Never mind. Farewell. Right. There must have been some misunderstanding. Our children weren't supposed to join us, certainly not so soon. It will make things easier for us. Well, it's too late to turn them back. At least New London promised also send food our way. Hopefully they'll keep them on schedule. Yeah, because we have no food. So they are sending 15 kids with us. We've got some spare beds. 10 spare beds. Gather the first shipment of steel. Okay, here comes the food. I think I might have to open up another medical post. Let's put that in there just now. We don't have enough tech to build any more of that. Get the day started and
We have a quota to fill.
start people building on that. And I think we need to go get a sawmill next. Right, so what we get? 8 an hour. We need to send some shipment quite soon, but I think we have to maybe wait till these guys get here. Our children have arrived. So the clerks sent by New London to run the outpost administration are here. They brought our children with them. Many of our people are really upset because it looks like our kids were neglected. They haven't enough warm clothes and some of them caught a cold on the way. But now that they're here, we can take proper care of them and do our best. And our scouts have reached Nancy and Stormwatch. Sturdy built Nancy and Stormwatch survived the storm, rising proudly of the snow. It was here to be seen last races over the fearless polar explorer. Its walls are free of ice, some must be inside. Survivors. A few lucky men. Inside we find a group of people huddled by a big stove. They say that they were rescued by Nancy from a whaling ship trapped the night before the ice right before the Great Storm. The Great Explorer brought them here and ventured further north to study challenges brought to the world by the Great Storm. They survived thanks to the stored of fuel rations when nearby, which is now running out. Yeah, let's escort them back. Food incoming. Probably need another medical tent. Not enough engineers just yet. We'll have another 9 incoming. A trove of steam cores. Sir, we have great news. The warehouse contains an unknown but very large number of steam cores. We immediately sent the news to New London and await instructions. In the meantime, we might be able to haul at least some of them out to the surface. This will require stopping the steel extraction for some time. Okay, let me think it over. We've heard there's a cache of steam cores was found in the warehouse. This is a very timely discovery. These devices are critical and important for the security of our city. Please send a couple of steam cores with each shipment from now on. To help ensure your timely deliveries, you're hereby authorised to use emergency shift. If you encounter any obstacles to your progress, talk to us and we'll find a solution. Give more people. Okay. Emergency shift edict. To ensure the survival of the colony and boosted key resources delivery rate from Outpost 11, the government of New London issues an act upon emergency shift. Must stay on, work shifts can be increased to 24 hours. And we've also just employed our children. To ensure the survival of the colony and raise the steam cores retrieval rate, the government of New London issues an act on temporary employment for children. From this day on, all able children will be sent to auxiliary workplaces.
New regulations from New London.
Okay, so we actually have some more research here, so this is new stuff here. Allows us wooden support to raise efficiency in our warehouse. Cost 50 wood and raise efficiency 50% for 12 hours. Hand carts allows a hand cart in our warehouse raise it by 20%. Well, that's almost a no-brainer. So now we need to send 100 steel and 2 steam cores. And looks like I can only do one at a time. Right. If that's the case, children can go in there. Let's unpause them. Research is almost finished. Let's get a hand cart started, that'll raise 20%. That'll be finished in about 20 seconds. Sawmill. How far can we get it? Put it there. Okay, so you guys are no longer going to drop there. People are getting a little sick. Just where they're working this. So yeah, then build. Should have heaters. Temperature will rise tomorrow, so that'll be alright. Let's take away that street here. Get the children in there, and then we'll get more people. Right, here we go. So if we build 10 there and there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pass in. Just keep them around the heat. We have more engineers, let's get them in there. Still got 4 more. You know what, let's... we'll swap over to that. Right, let's... got a collapse building. Right, so we've got plenty of workers now actually, so we can start ramping up some of this. So probably get these people back on here tomorrow when our temperature goes back up a little bit. Let's get you guys all on that.
Hurry up, people. We have a quota to fill.
Steam core's taking ages. 0.2 an hour, so that's 5 hours per. So we're gonna have to pop on an emergency shift on this. It's going 10 times raised. 20% of that, 0.4. Children injured at work. A child got distracted at work and has been injured. The accident was not serious and happened entirely due to the children's carelessness. Give the kid a day off. Being a silly kid. Heating. Let's go with heaters. Save us building some steel. There's a first steam core in. Coal depleted, however we've got 56. The children will be ill.
The workday is over. You're free to your quarters.
So the first shipment is ready to be sent to New London via the Outpost Administration. Visit the Outpost Administration, ask the clerk to open a communication line for you to be able to dispatch your shipment. Acknowledge the dispatch of your first shipment. Well done. The steam cores means a lot to our people. We are pleased to let you know that we plan to send your food shipments every day. Just keep the steam cores and steel coming. The supplies you provide are deemed insufficient. We'll have to think of some consequences. And remember, if you run into problems, let us know and we'll look for a solution. Okay. The ire rises. So the news that New London is pleased to tell us that it keeps sending us the food they would spend among our people, causing a lot of resentment and anxiety, and the vague consequences they threaten us with shall we fail to please them, further fan the flames of outrage. All everyone is talking about is how we should use the steam cores to help us first, since we found them and not have generated them, unlike the folks in New London. Okay, we stand in front of a ruined building whose purpose we cannot guess. It's probably a remainder of a large complex of wood. Perhaps it was a mountain shelter or a military watchtower. A shred of a white flag flutters in the wind above. God only knows how it survived. There's no telling whether it has always been white or it's lost its colour over time. Stone wall. Cave side. So we get 12, it'll be about 10 steel and just over 2 for that an hour, so it's almost like 4 hours. So, no, 5. Oh, math's too hard in the morning. Okay. A protective mother. Mother refused to let her daughter go to work, afraid she'll get injured. We could look at another way this time, but others might see it as unfair. We won't make an exception. The next shipment of steam cores. Let's get to the next. It's indeed a large grotto in the darkness. Filling it we may find lots of animals, possibly human bones. No. Try that again. In the darkness, filling it, we find lots of animal and possibly human bones bearing teeth marks within the lair of a large predator, probably a bear. A terrifying and sad place. An animal that lived here for a long time, feeding on the prey hunted in the area. After searching the cave, we found the predator, a bear mother with young cubs. They are lying huddled together in the furthest corner of the cave. They did not survive the snow. The great storm. The snow? Why did I say snow? Cumberland hut. Let's go that way. Turn the heater on in there. No chance. We're getting 9 an hour. Is that alright? You're warm enough. You'll probably need a nice bit of heat in there. And what can we do? Probably do that, and let's get another workshop on the way. We got less food, so our workers unloading last shipment of food from New London noticed it was quite a bit smaller than usual. The news, of course, is already over the outpost, causes much anxiety and anger among our people. Let's hope it's just a mistake and not some trouble at home. Awesome. Is there anything we could get these 20 people doing? New London. We're sorry to inform you that due to circumstances beyond our control, your food supply will be reduced until further notice. We assure you that the shipments will return to B-sides as soon as possible. We hope this inconvenience will not impede your progress. We expect you to keep shipments on time. We have no time. Okay, right, fine. That's where you're going to be. Let's get those people in there. About 20 people. Don't need any of that, don't need any of that. Let's build another gathering post and collect that coal there. I take it you can't put a gathering post in front of here. No. Oh, hang on, what's that? Oh, some wooden crates there. Missed them.
Time for a breather. See you tomorrow.
Oh, that's that one child that was injured. Back to work. Don't need actually coal just yet. Let's pop you guys on there. Temperature's going to drop. And I'm just getting to reach the crumbling. The building, once heavily damaged, has been repaired to provide some protection against the weather. Smoke is billowing out from this makeshift chimney. Survivors. We knock and arm people answer the door, but they lower their weapons when you show their peaceful intentions. We soon find out that we are the last hope. They're emaciated, hungry and sick, and their supplies are running out. We learn from them that the previous inhabitants of this place were killed by wild animals. Decide your fate later. I don't have enough. Put that out here. Well, we'll go up through the mountain because it looks like there's some more that way.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
So I'm eating on in some of these places. Keep people warm.
Get a move on. There's work to do.
Still chilly in there. Don't actually need to get on in there just now. Wooden supports have been. So I think we have done our first level, so let's go to the second one. Let's get that shipment off to London. There it goes. Probably build another. So you cover that, build. Try and just get the best place for it. Build there. We need some resource depots as well. One of. Let's get go mix crews. Allows army warehouse to retrieve steel and steam cores at the same time, although less efficient. Food and shelter. Get people in warm houses. Right, let's get more scouts, get people out. And let's send some more discontent. We'll take you guys off of there. Build.
That's it. Work's done for today.
The death of all work. One of our people dies suddenly during emergency shift. We don't know what happened, but it was likely a heart attack. We have sacrifices to make. Sorry, somebody's just going to replace. Put you guys back in there and get that product for coal. That'll finish tomorrow. So we're going to turn the heater on there. Right. Go this way here. Okay, right. Next shipment for New London.
Shipment is waiting.
Not much else we can do. Let's crack on a bit more. Food, get some people fed. More scouts. Let's go to the next level. I want to see what this one is. Freight elevators. That looks like we could get more people or more output. We are Let's boost that. 0.38. Unburied dead, sir. Some people are complaining about dead bodies lying in the street. We should ask New London to sign appropriate law. Let's do it. We need to dispose of dead bodies. We have a law that could think could help you with that. Respecting the dead idiot. In order our fallen brothers and sisters of Outpost 11 and avoid outbreak and disease, Government New London issues an act regulating the handling of human remains. From this day on, all dead bodies will be buried at a cemetery, which will be established for this purpose. Okay. I need to swap to this so I can get some steel. Right, so we can build a cemetery. This area there. That's that built. And let's pop you guys onto there. Give you some heat. Research. Let's go up to this next level here. Let's go to reach the stone wall. A wall-like formation crosses our path. It's almost like work of human hands. Testimony of the past. We notice some covered shapes in a niche sheltered by the rock. After a while of digging, we uncovered several frozen bodies huddled together by a couple of broken slides. Judging from their clothes and gear, they were scouts just like us. We found valuable resources on the sleds. Nice bits. Was that it? This way? Oh, great. Right, let's return with what these guys have got. That helped our steel shipment.
It's time to rest. You've earned it.
Outpost 11, we have bad news for you. The rules governing your shipment are changed. From now on, food supplies will be sent only after you dispatch a shipment of steel and steam cores your way. We regret the necessity of taking such drastic measures, but they were deemed essential to facilitate timely delivery of critical supplies. Outrage. So I'm not even getting a shipment for that one. Awesome. We'll remember this, New London. We'll remember this. We must act. Sir, our people are angry and anxious about the food situation. A group of experienced explorers is here to talk about the solution. By cutting our food supply, New London has shown that we can't rely on them. We need to have another source of food. Fortunately, our scouts report signs of recent human presence to the south. Send them to investigate. This might be a lucky break. I forgot I signed a scout. Yeah, you guys are now scouts. Well done. Send you to the frozen den. Get improved heaters next as well. Actually, there's quite a few upgrades to go for. The cemetery has been established. Hope rises. Right. Nice temperature increase there. Drop a good bit there. Send you guys onto there. 18 hours. Scouts have returned safely to the city.
There's work to do.
Right, let's send you back out. Which way? Forgotten fishery, that might have some food there. Because we are. Right, swap, yes. Can we do a boost yet? If I do a boost now, I'm not going to get much out of it. What are these? Freight elevators. Allows us to use freight elevators and army warehouse, raising output by 15%. Could go lighter. Improved heaters. We need to keep people warm. I'm just going to drop by 2. That's quite a drastic drop. Let's crack on, and I just went and researched something. Come on, there we go. Can we communicate with them? No, nothing. Wondering if we can get them slightly longer shifts. People are hungry. Captain, some more people here talk about the lack of food. They've been hungry for days now and they feel it's to begin to starve. They want you to do something. Just have to take some discontent because there's no way I can do anything just now. We're working on it, guys. It's quite hard because I would have had soup signed. A place with a view. The view is promising. The valley seems cozy by the Frostland standards and invites us to descend into it. There's nothing remarkable in the terrace itself. Secluded valley. Okay, the food will be here soon, but it's not going to feed that much people. Food from 2 food rations, so that's 50, 60 food.
Wrap up well. The frost is here. New London is waiting. Get a move on.
New London is almost going to do one. Right, boost. Improved heaters, great. So chili go up 1, that should help a little bit. Right, let's make people a bit faster out in the snow, and I'm going to put a little cut here. Stay tuned to see if we can feed our people. Thanks for watching just now. Catch you next time.